Have you ever felt paralyzed by fear? Like you're unable to take the next step. You're just frozen. You cannot move. Even when you know it can change your life, you still remain frozen. What if I told you that fear is not your enemy? It is your greatest teacher. Trust me. Fear teaches all of us. Fear does not have to stop you. It can actually propel you forward. It's because of the fear that you can actually, push yourself harder sometimes. You can do that if you want to. Imagine if every fear you face became the fuel that powers your personal growth. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub, which is a community where women learn to embrace challenges, unlock their potential, and live a fulfilling life. So, today we are diving into a topic that can completely, and trust me, completely transform you, shift you. It can change you. It can change how you look at life's challenges. It can change how you look at fear, how you turn fear into the fuel for personal growth. Fear is always, seen as something to avoid, to suppress. But the truth is, fear is a signal. It points us towards growth. It shows us that, okay, fine, you're not doing this, but if you do this, this is where you will reach. It actually pushes us to step out of our comfort zone. When we are really fearful, I'm so fearful of being in a particular stage today that it will push me out of my comfort zone to go ahead and take a step which might make a difference to my current situation, isn't it? Don't we all think like that? Instead of running away from fear, we can actually harness, it as a catalyst for change. It makes us more resilient. It just, puts us nearer and closer to our success. So, in this episode, I will guide you through 5 actionable steps that can actually transform fear into a powerful tool for your personal growth. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling held back by fear, then this episode is for you. So let's get started. These are the 5 steps to turn fear into fuel for your personal growth. Number one, reframe fear as an opportunity. See, fear is not the problem, it's your perception of fear. You're scared of something. That scare is not your problem. Fear often signals that whatever you're stepping into is uncharted territory. But you have to understand that that is exactly where growth will happen for you. Even if fear is telling you that, oh, lady, you're going into uncharted territories, you should know that, okay, fine, it's beyond those territories that your happiness resides. So you have to do that. Instead of thinking, what if I fail? Tell yourself, once I go through this, imagine what am I experiencing? I'm getting what I want in life. Tell yourself this. Identify one fear you're currently facing in your life, okay? Start with a small thing and you will realize what I'm saying is right. So, identify one small fear today you're currently facing and write down 3 potential opportunities that fear could lead to. What if you were to put that fear aside, those 3 opportunities that would lie in front of you for you to grab? Number two, understand the root cause of your fear. So, fear often stems from a deeper insecurity or a past experience that did not go well with you. So, when you understand why you are scared of something, why you are fearful for something, what is the source of the fear, you can actually address it directly. Instead of letting fear control you, instead of letting fear take over you. So reflect, on when this fear started, why this fear started, why are you scared of this particular thing, why are you fearful of taking this particular action. Think, is it rational, or is it a story you've just been telling yourself? Maybe you've kind of, multiplied the magnitude of a problem. Ask yourself all these questions. Journal about your fear, focus on its origin, and make your own assumption whether, it's based on reality or just a frame of your mind. Number 3, take small, brave steps forward. So, fear thrives in inaction, okay? But action weakens its grip. Fear keeps getting built up. The more you're scared, the more you're fearful, you're not taking any action. So, when you're not taking any action, this fear is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger inside of you. But the minute you take even one small action, you've made it, stumble. It kind of starts losing its grip. Even the smallest steps build momentum and confidence. So you have to prove it to yourself. Tell yourself, I cannot let fear control me. I cannot let fear have control over me. Keep telling yourself this and take small steps. Trust me, once you build this momentum, you will continue taking steps and that fear will become, lesser and lesser and lesser with time. So choose one small action that scares you and take it today. Trust me, take it today as you're hearing this podcast. After this podcast, think about it. Choose one small action that you've not been taking because of some fear and take it today. Celebrate your courage, if nothing else. Tell yourself you're too good, yeah. You're doing this. Celebrate yourself, no matter what the outcome is. Number 4, surround yourself with supportive people. So, fear feels smaller when shared with others who uplift and encourage you. Because if you were, say, within a group of your friends and your friends told you that, you don't have to be scared of this, nothing to be fearful of, come on, do it. They motivate you, they encourage you, they inspire you. Fear will become less and less, isn't it? So, a supportive community can help you see possibilities beyond your fears. When you're really fearful, you're not even seeing beyond the fear, right? So let somebody show you that vision. Let somebody give you that vision. And your community, your group of friends, your family, your supportive people, they actually can give you all the motivation and all the guidance when you're feeling stuck. So share your fears with someone you really trust. Or if you don't want to share it with, your friends and family, my humble suggestion, please join a community like ours or any community that resonates with you where you have like-minded people for support, for encouragement. Reach out to a mentor, reach out to a friend, or reach out to a group. Choose who you want to reach out to, but reach out to somebody. Number 5, use this fear as a guide. Fear points you towards what matters most to you. Think about it carefully. The things that scare you, okay, the things that really, really, really scare you are the, most important things for you in a way. More often than not, they are all the things that you really care about deeply. And these can also be things that challenge you to grow. And that is why fear steps in between. Arey, how can you do this? What if you fail? So, always remember this. If you're really fearful of something, then see where it's pointing you to. Because it will 100% lead you and point you towards something that's really important for you. So ask yourself, what is this fear trying to tell me? And once you know what it's trying to tell you, use it as a compass to guide your decisions. Take your decisions accordingly because beyond fear is your growth. Identify one fear that aligns with a meaningful goal for you and promise yourself, commit to taking action despite all your discomfort right now. Just tell yourself you have to do this. You cannot let fear win. Fear has shown you, oh my God, this is what you want the most. Now you can't do it. Tell fear you can do it. So, well, thank you for joining me for this podcast today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, fear does not have to hold you back. In fact, fear can be the very thing that can push you to move forward quicker, faster. So let's recap the 5 steps to turn fear into fuel. Number 1, reframe your fear as an opportunity. Number 2, understand the root cause of this fear. Number 3, take small steps forward. Number 4, surround yourself with supportive people. And number 5, use fear as a guide. Fear is a natural part of life. We all have fear. We all have doubt. They are like our unavoidable relatives we don't like. They are a part of our family, but they don't have to control us, right? So, by facing fear head on, understanding fear, using it as a fuel, you can actually turn your greatest challenges into your biggest growth opportunities. So, if this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to join the Freedom Divas Hub, where we dive deeper into topics like these and we support one another on our journeys to fulfillment. So, if you want to be a part of this community, write to me and come on, be a part of it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who's ready to stop running away, who's ready to face their fears, and who's ready to start using fear to their advantage. Till my next episode, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, reminding you that every fear you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, braver, and more resilient. So until next time, keep pushing forward, keep living boldly, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Bye bye.